walk on down, walk on down, walk on down, walk on down a country road.
And the two umpires in the stripy shirts, Jimmy DeAngelis and Dan Keating. So let's introduce to you first from the Blue States, and very nice to have back here from Dubai again, Michelle Nasir. Playing in the number 2 position, Amy Rice. And I don't want to make it obvious, but the Blue States, typical, both got number 1 on the back of their shirts. They argued, they couldn't agree who was going to play number 2, so the Blue States said, we'll have 2 number 1s. Typical. And right, and in the number 3 position, with number 4 on her back, these Blue States, really, Heather, the flying Heather Rasoulis. And at back with number 3 on her shirt, Minnie Keating. All right, so that's, oh no, she's got number 2 on her shirt. That's all right. So we've got the Blue States completely at 6 and 7s. Now the Red States will be completely organised. In the number 1 position is Jenna Davis. In the number 2 position, Julie DeAngelis. In the number 3 position, Sam Clemens. And at back and team doctor of the International Polo Series, Dave Bullis. But after every goal, so we have umpire Dan Keating rolls the ball in between the two teams. The Blue States will be heading up towards the NBC Channel 10 scoreboard, and at the moment they're slowly making their way in that direction. Julie DeAngelis trying to be in the defence for the Red States, but Michelle Nasir getting past her. Michelle gets a second tap onto it. In defence is Dave Bullis. It's right on the line. Nobody can do anything. Heather Rasoulis puts it into the middle, but Julie DeAngelis comes out from the centre of the goal, and the whistle goes by the umpire. You'll see that the clock has stopped. There's no time wasted while we're waiting for the umpires. We'll stop the clock for them to make their decision. And the teams will line up in front of the umpires, and the Blue State will have another go. So the one time you don't change ends, having said you change ends after every goal, is when there's a penalty goal awarded. So I believe that was a penalty goal to the Blue State. And another whistle goes. So we're going to make the Blue State the visitors. And the umpires have blown another whistle. It looks like it's going to be another foul in favour of the Blue States. No pressure on them, so they can take it fairly slowly. We've only had 30 seconds of this match so far. Minnie takes it. She didn't make contact, and the ball is not going to make it up the hill. So the ball will stop there, and that's where the red team will take over now. So the Blue State did not take advantage of the open goal penalty, and the Red States are led off. So umpires will call play, and the number 4 for the Red States, Dave Bullis, will tap it in. He's looking up to find a pass, and he's got the pass away to Julie DeAngelis, and Julie gets a fairly strong shot onto it, but coming up over the halfway line. But Heather Rasoulis in defence hooks the stick, as Minnie does hook Sam Clemens' stick, but Dave Bullis is there going forward. And a backhand from Heather Rasoulis doesn't really get the distance on it, and Julie DeAngelis is trying to attack the Blue State goal. It's near the back line, off to the side at the moment, and Heather is taking it further away, further to the side, but she has managed to hit the ball over her own back line from the ball, but they can defend it, so they'll be between the ball and the goal mouth. Dave Bullis sends one strong shot straight towards the goal. Heather Rasoulis trying to get the backhand, doesn't get really much distance. Bullis sneaks in there. He's still got it, has he? He's fighting for it with Heather Rasoulis, and the whistle goes again. So the main foul in polo, it's been hard to see so far, but the main foul in polo is the line of the ball. And it's considered, the line of the ball is considered the direction in which the ball is travelling. It extends in front and behind of it. It sort of creates its own main road. So whichever direction the ball is travelling, if it was hit or bounced off the boards or off the side of a cane or off somebody, whatever the ball direction is travelling, that is its own main line, main road. And If you're on that main road and travelling down it or up it, you have the right to the ball. If you're coming from a side road at any angle to that line and infringe a player who is on the main road, you get a foul against you. This for the Red States. See if she can level up the score. Jenna takes the penalty, and she does hit it extremely well, and it's a 1-1 now. And this time Keating as he throws the ball in, and the Reds get a touch on it, but the Blues get the better touch with a good strong backhand from Heather Rasoulis. Good pass to Minnie Keating. Minnie Keating going away, but Dave Bullis was in defence, and Dave's pony kicks the ball over the back line, so we should have a hit in to the Red States again. And Dave Bullis brings it in. He's got two Red players in front of him. A lovely lofted shot from Dave Bullis. He's got Heather Rasoulis riding off Julie DeAngelis. In the back is Michelle Nasir getting a strong backhand. Amy Rice trying to get a touch on it. Heather Rasoulis on that grey pony. I think that's TT. Heather Rasoulis riding TT, tries it on the near side, doesn't get it. Jenna Davis doesn't get her backhand. And where is it? Julie DeAngelis in defence. Michelle Nasir. Michelle gets a touch on it. I think Michelle Nasir actually scores for the Blue States. 2 goals to. So the Blue States now going up towards the scoreboard. The Reds going down towards the pony lines. Minnie Keating for the Blue States picks it up. Sam Clements gets a bit of a backhander on it. There's a bit of a melee going on in the middle there at the moment. And it looks like Amy Rice gets a touch on it. Amy Rice has another go and another. She's still got it. Amy Rice moving forward. Dave Bullis back there. Dave tries to get the backhand, doesn't really connect. And Michelle Nasir going forward. Heather Rasoulis got a stick up in the air, appealing to the umpires for a foul. And the umpires blow a whistle, so I think they give her one. Again, I think somebody crossed the line of the ball. If you watch, the direction of the ball was basically up and down the field. And I think one of the Red players infringed Heather Rasoulis, who was coming. Nasir will have one shot at this. See if he can put it through the posts. Little swing, pony stops, but Michelle does score. And the Blue States go 3 goals to 1 in the lead now. Michelle, having just scored that penalty, gets a very quick touch onto it. And Michelle now going on the attack for the Blue States. And Sam Clements gets a backhand. And the umpires blow their whistle. So it looks like Michelle will have one shot at this, as the Reds have to be away from the goal mouth. And here comes Michelle. He gets his shot away, but he's pulled it rather badly, and it's going to run over the back line, so we're going to hit into the Red States, and I'm guessing their number 4, Dr. Dave Bullis, will take it. And Bullis goes across the face of his own goal. Nobody's attacking him at the moment, so he's got time. He sends a lofted shot up the field, trying to find Jenna Davis. But Heather Rasoulis is going to be there first. She misses the backhand. Michelle tries for the backhand, but Dave Bullis gets to it. Dave Bullis is still there. Well played, Dr. Dave. Going forward. Oh, he's just gone over the top of it, but Jenna Davis moves it forward for the Red States. Jenna Davis still going. Minnie Keating does enough to put her off, and back in defence is Michelle at the moment. Dave Bullis goes over towards Michelle, but Heather Rasoulis sneaks in there. Heather coming up the field strong. We've got some movement finally today, and Dr. Dave gets a little cut backhander trying to get it to Julie DeAngelis, and Jenna Davis picks it up. Michelle trying to ride her off, doesn't manage it. Minnie Keating gets a little backhand, and we've got a couple of players hooking each other's sticks, and now Sam Clements sends it towards the goal mouth. Minnie under the neck. Sends the ball across the goal and away from the centre of the play, but the umpires blow for a whistle, and there's no foul. If the umpires disagree, there's a third man over here, and the third man said no foul. So they'll roll the ball in rather than give a... The Reds are on the attack. We actually had a bit of movement there with 1:16 to go in the first chukker. In comes the ball from Jimmy DeAngelis, and it comes out with Michel Nasir trying to relieve the pressure off the Blue States, and Heather Rasulis helping him out, backing him up. A lovely shot from Heather. Sam Clements trying to ride her off. Sam Clements still there on the near side. Well played, Sam Clements. Good backhander. And Jenna Davis turns onto it very quickly. And Dr. Dave Bullis gets the shot. Michel Nasir back there gets a backhand for the Blues. And Heather Rasulis picks it up for the Blues on the grey pony. And Heather going across the field. She's going to have to do some work now. She's just pulling the pony up, getting a little control. Oh, she leaves it behind, though. Amy Rice trying to move it forward for them, though. Amy Rice. Now Michel Nasir. Michelle just on the back line. It's stuck there at the moment. Heather Rasulis running along the back line. It's still stuck there. Minnie Keating pushes it into the melee as well. And Dave Bullis gets the backhand, trying to get it out of the way. The 30-second bell has gone, and in the end it runs over the back line. So it's a hit into the Reds. And Dave Bullis back there to take it. He's probably going to let the clock run out because he'd rather have the shot after this chukker. So start the second chukker from there, and he's waited long enough. So that is the end of the first chukker. It did get moving in the end, and the teams will go off and change their ponies. Each pony is capable of doing 2 chukkers, but not one after the other. If you can imagine, the ponies must run about 1.5 miles to 2 miles per chukker. I mean, they're all jolly fit and everything, but you know, they need a break in between.